The Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group, a consortium of about 20 zoos, botanical gardens, and aquariums all over the world, was founded in 1988. 100% of the Malagasy lemurs are endemic, but 91% of them figure on the red list of the International Union for Conservation of Nature due to the degradation of their habitat and the hunting pressure. MFG concentrates on breeding endangered animals for which there are national and international programs. More than 100 lemurs of 12 species are living in the park. 3 diurnal lemurs are critically endangered: the blue-eyed black lemur, the greater bamboo lemur, and the black and white ruffed lemur. Bernard, director of the park, grew up close to Beit Tampen. Inspired by this environment, he studied botany. He has been working for the MFG for 16 years.
Hoavy didibe ny zavatra ho atao amin'ny hoavy satria amin'izao fotoana izao zany ny Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group dia mivelatra maventy be kokoa amin'ny zavatra atao.
The park is also home to 3 nocturnal lemurs: the tiny mouse lemur, the greater dwarf lemur, and the ai, which Malagasy consider a bad omen. Only about 500 individuals of the pro-lemur simus are still in the wild, plus a captive population in 6 European zoos and 1 in Parc Ivoloina. Since 2009, they are all integrated into the European breeding program, the EEP. The MFG and the European zoos exchanged greater bamboo lemurs to improve genetic diversity of their populations. It was a good match between Bekele from Paris and Tethys from London, both transferred to Parc Ivoloina. And in October 2012, Bekele gave birth to her first baby. 4 of the 5 endemic tortoises are critically endangered, such as the radiated and the spider tortoises from the south of Madagascar. Although it is illegal, they are still captured for their meat and shell or the pet market.
The
forestry station of Parc Ivoloina extends over almost 700 acres of secondary forest and is home to more than 75 species of endemic plants. The station also serves to test different methods for the restoration of endemic plants which are threatened by extinction.
Dia rehefa amehezana ny io le olona miditra agnaty réserve dia igny zany tegna olana matetika mitranga aminay. Ny fombanay zany rehefa sendra misy zavatranga karahan'regny dia milatsaka amin'ny tanàgna zany dia manentana le fokon'olo hoe ny fidirana anaty ala tsy vahaolana amin'ny fampandrosoana ny fiainantsika fa an'ity tetikasa ity dia ahafahantsika mivoatra sy ny miaro an'le aty ala io.
MFG works with about 400 villagers to plant native rainforest tree species on their own land around the reserve to create a zone of protection. To date, almost 42,000 trees covering 310 acres have been planted during the 4 restoration phases. Capacity building of the local population and offering them a place where they can exchange their environmental experiences. This is one of the objectives of the Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group. A very important branch is environmental education. Its target is to train young people to become green ambassadors within their families and schools. The Saturday School combines theory in the classroom with practical exercises and games. The topic of the day is recycling and reducing the garbage. With their small but efficient team of just over 50 employees, the Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group has made Parc Ivoloina into a regional center for conservation, capacity building, and ecotourism. The MFG cooperates with many partners, such as the Ministry of the Environment, Missouri Botanical Garden, and Madagascar National Parks. The next objective of the Madagascar Fauna and Flora Group is to create a second conservation center for amphibians in Madagascar to further preserve the jewels of this treasure island.